Well, hello. Welcome to Kiss Up Cards, Keep It Simple Stamping Up, where I am Marianne and I'm an independent Stampin' Up consultant, and I'm coming to you to bring you Scrappy Summer. So this is the year 2025 Scrappy Summer ideas. And so tonight I have a new idea to bring to you, and you're going to get two cards with two different ideas. One is using squares and one is using a punch. So that's exciting. I come to you each week to bring you simple cards, fast and easy cards, but cards that you would appreciate sending out so that you send kindness out one card at a time. Well, let's get to my craft table. Down here at my craft table, I'm using the Storybook Friends. I'm going to use this. It's got some beautiful rabbits on the other side, but I'm going to use this. And I'm going to cut I want to get my heart punch. So I pulled out the Everyday Greetings, which is a current stamp bundle, a stamp set that is available. And I've just laid down the stamps on here to see how they fit. And if they fit, whoops. Were stuck together. Sorry about that noise. So I just made them fit on my card, and I will pick them up like this so that I have them spaced correctly. And I think might do Melon Mambo. Let me see. I'm just going to Yep, that's a good one to go with the strawberries. So best wishes could be for everything. Anything almost. Best wishes. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That is so gorgeous. I think I say that about all the cards. But I do love that. I love the fineness of that font. And now we can get some dots out. These go really nicely with the strawberries. I love that. I love it. Oh, I think like just a faux knot on that side. Like that. That is so pretty. Pretty as can be. Go. Get some Terran tape down. Tear. That's what I want you to do. And then attach. Oh. That's not going to stick on. The stickiness is there. Just lay that on there. How cute is that? Okay, let's do the inside. Terran tape. I know what stamp would go well on the inside of this. because we're wishing, so wishing you the happiest of birthday. I use that one a lot. It is a great saying right here. So let's get that stamped on first. Going to move it over to here because I do want to put a design. Now I want to be careful that I don't rock my stamp, because if you see at the top there, I got some ink on there. Not a good thing, but if you don't rock your stamp, you'll be okay. There we go. So now I just need a thin strip of this. Oh, I just took my oh my gosh. So I want just maybe a ½ inch that by 5, no, it's 5 1/4. Yeah. There we go. Okay. See, I went off of there, but that's okay because this, the glue, does not stick to it. It just dries up, and then I can peel it off. There we go. This on the inside. I have all this. I think I might need to take my pick tool. Wherever did I put it? Right here. Oh. That gets underneath it really nicely. Better going this way. Doesn't that look striking? Oh, that looks so striking. On the blue? Oh my gosh. And then look at the negative image. Right, let's decorate the envelope. Let's see if we've got enough this way. Nope. We got enough this way. No. So this piece will not do. I have another piece that has been cut down, so that one will do. See, it's already dried and I can peel it off. It does that fast. I love this Storybook Friends paper, and I love this strawberry print. And I'm getting now near the bottom of it. Getting to the end of it. So there is our card, and there is our envelope. Negative imprinting. It's really kind of cool. I'm going to do this 2.5 inches. By 5 1/4, I think I'll get out of there. There we go. And with this, I am going to punch a heart. Go punch it down here where there's already cut stuff going on. And I'm going to cut this heart in half. So it's going to go like this on the card. All right. This I could use on the other side, or I could make another card that it goes over. Now I want to get some cardstock that this will go with. That's why I need to choose which cardstock I'm using first. And I could use white underneath this. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I like the Night of Navy as the background, and I'll use this as the white. So I need white. And again, I'm going to cut from that middle groove to the tip. So I have half a heart, and that will go like that, and that will create the negative effect. And that looks really pretty on the blue, but then I need to get this white piece. The width is perfect because it is 4 inches. So I'll make it, that's down by 1/4 inch, so this will be 5 1/4. There we go. Put that like that. Then this will glue down on here, and this here, and this here, and I'm going to pop this one on dimensionals, and it gives you that negative impression. So I could do a couple of hearts. Could do one up here and one down here, because this does not work, right? It would have to be upside down. No, it would have to go this way. So I would have to punch out another piece of this. Ooh, that's pretty too. And then cut this, get that lined up. And this piece can go here. And this over here. All right, let's do that. Let's do 2. So this is working with punches and making, so I'm using a heart. You could use any shape of the punches to create this. You could make this smaller as well. Let's take my card base out. Let's, glue this down first. If I'm working on a mat that is going on a card base, I always like to just glue the matting first. Because you know what? If I make a boo-boo, I've been known to do that every once in a while, then it's just the matting, it's not the whole card. And I think it's easier to work on just the matting. Okay, so I'm going, oh, right, I was going to pop that up on dimensionals. So it's the same height as the cardstock. I have a glue bottle. When I have a glue bottle in my hand, I just tend to glue. But I am going to glue the white edge down. Oops, glue there. Because then that'll make it just about the same height. And so you're just going to match those up. Now, the illusion that it gives you is pretty cool. This one will pop up on dimensionals. I have to get another one of the bigger dimensionals out. These are the mini dimensionals, but I am out and I would have to dig them out. So I think because I have that one up closer there, I'm going to put this one here and put my greeting in the center. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I was gluing that on correctly. Slid underneath. There. Come out. Come out, come out, come out wherever you are. There we go. So a negative image. And now I'll glue this onto the blue. My Night of Navy. That. And Strawberry Slush are my favorite colors. And this would have went really nice on the Strawberry Slush as well. So I pulled out the Everyday Greetings, which is a current stamp bundle, a stamp set that is available. And I've just laid down the stamps on here to see how they fit. And if they fit, whoops, these were stuck together. Sorry about that noise. So I just made them fit on my card, and I will pick them up like this so that I have them spaced correctly. And I think I'll do... I might do Melon Mambo. Let me see. I'm just going to... Yep, that's a good one to go with the strawberries. So best wishes could be for everything. Anything almost. Best wishes. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That is so gorgeous. I think I say that about all the cards. I do love that. That is, I love the fineness of that font. And now we can get some dots out. These go really nicely with the strawberries. I love that. I love it. I think like just a faux knot on that side. Like that. That is so pretty. Pretty as can be. There we go. Get some tear and tape down. Tear. That's what I want you to do. And then attach. Oh, that's not going to stick on. The stickiness is there. Just lay that on there. How cute is that? Let's do the inside. Tear and tape. I know what stamp would go well on the inside of this. Because we're wishing, so wishing you the happiest of birthday. I use that one a lot. It is a great saying. Right here. So let's get that stamped on first. Going to move it over to here because I do want to put a design. Now I want to be careful that I don't rock my stamp, because if you see at the top there, I got some ink on there. Not a good thing, but if you don't rock your stamp, you'll be okay. There we go. So now I just need a thin strip of this. There we go. Okay. See, I went off of there, but that's okay because this, the glue, does not stick to it. It just dries up, and then I can peel it off. There we go. Put this on the inside. I have all this. I think I might need to take my big tool. Wherever did I put it? Right here. Oh. That gets underneath it really nicely. Better going this way. doesn't that look striking? Oh, that looks so striking. On the blue? Oh my gosh. And then look at the negative image. Right, let's decorate the envelope. Let's see if we've got enough this way. Nope. We got enough this way. No. So this piece will not do. I have another piece that has been cut down, so that one will do. See, it's already dried and I can peel it off. It does that fast. I love this Storybook Friends paper, and I love this strawberry print. And I'm getting now near the bottom of it. Getting to the end of it. So there is our card, and there's our envelope. Negative imprinting. It's really kind of cool. And this blue, which picks up, and I can't tell you which blue it is. I really don't know. I lost the packaging, like the name of the package. But this is Night of Navy, and I do like that pop. And then this will go on top. I think that just makes the Timeless Plaid, this blue, really pop out. Now this piece I'm going to do at 1.5 inches. That will sit right there. And I'll make it 5. This is, let me see, how wide is that? This, no, that's not what I need. I need it this way, the length. That is 5 1/4, so I'll make this 5 inches. There we go. So that will go on like that. And this is not going to be big enough, wide enough. This I'll be able to get 1 inch out of. So that little piece is probably no good. And this is going to, I'm going to find the middle of this, and you can measure it and find it. And you're going to start with that on an angle. Now, I don't think I have, and this is what happens when you start using up your scraps. Oh my gosh, now it's all over the place. You run out of pieces that match. And so I think I'm going to have to go to a piece that matches it, because I don't seem to have any more scraps of it. But even if you don't have, oh my gosh, I'm throwing good paper into the garbage. Even if you don't have, what was I going to say? Even if you don't have, you have to go to your good paper. That's okay. But you do want it the same pattern, because you're making a negative image. So I'm just going to cut an inch off here. And then that's even good for a full card there. Alright, so on this one I've got the 1 inch squares cut. Move that out of the way, and this is a 1 inch, so I'm going to cut, I need 1 inch from here. And then these triangles are very easy to make. I'm just going to put the points in the groove. Cut that. So I've got those 2 triangles. And is this a 1 inch piece? That is a 1 inch piece. Let's make 2 triangles out of this. Let's put this in the groove. points. There we go. Okay, so we will glue this together. I feel like I have scraps of paper everywhere today. Get my glue. Now this piece I've glued down already. So these, so the wide end of the triangle goes against here. The same with this one. And that's going to go like that. So it kind of makes like half. This square is going to go on the angle like this. This is going to go here. And this one is going to go, nope. See, the wide end has to go along the straight edge. And then it all fills in beautifully. There we go. I think what I'm going to do is take my pencil and just mark there. I'm gonna glue this down, but I'm not going to adhere it yet. I'm just gonna set it down in place. Whoops. Okay, so set that there. That there, and then this, just move it into place. Whoops, whoops. That up a bit. There we go. We got that set into place. Then this one I'm going to set up on dimensionals. You don't need to. You could glue it right down. I'm going to glue the triangles down, but this one I'm going to set on dimensionals. And this is going to go like this. This is what I always find with the square, is trying to get that angle right. So you know what, maybe I'm going to put that on last, and I'm going to glue these down because those will be easy to match up. Leave a little bit of space there, a little smidgen of a space, and glue this one down. Again, we're using Scraps Up. Now I want this to be up, so this is a straight line. So I'm just jiggling these around because, well, that one's not jiggling anymore. Kind of, nope, that's not what I want up. This one, it's kind of secured down. There we go, that's a straight line. And that's a straight line. There we go. It's pretty cool. So now I can attach this to my card base. Going to get, even though this is for a mail card, I'm going to get, I have some gems that I think would look really good on here. I've got gray, and I got a gray one stuck in there. Let's get that off and use that. I'm gonna put the gray one here. Oh, that's black. I thought it was gray. Black would work too, but let me use gray. And put gray. Oh, I want you on the point. I want you on the point there, dearie. There's the gray. And then white over here on the blue. And then let's put 3 gray ones right here. Actually, I should have lined it up like this. Whoops. I don't think I'm going to have a choice anymore. They are secured down. They are staying there. Now I want to put sentiment. Actually, let's get the white out. This one, white ink, and let's find a happy birthday. That would fit there beautifully for you. And then inside we could say happy birthday. You're the best. That goes there beautifully as well. Let's do that. You're the best. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this blue first and just stamp on there first. Oh yeah, here's my stamp. You are the best. We're going to do it on an angle. But I want to do the white. I want to practice it on the blue first. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's gonna show up just grand. Got the white on there. What's nice with the white is you can tell where it's adhered to the paper. It kind of just changes. It's like you almost see like the ink is leaving the stamp. Ah, gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling. Now we'll do the inside. And I have this piece left. You're the best. Okay, so that's gonna say for you. So that's how I'm gonna line up the stamp. It's just like that. And I'm gonna get my Night of Navy. So you definitely can do that. Build up stamps to make a saying. You can just go through your stamp pads. Oh, I forgot to put my foam pad underneath because this is an acrylic stamp set, so I'm hoping for the best. and the best happened. That's great. So you can see I have stamp blocks that are this thick, but then I have, this is another product, but Stampin' Up has thicker blocks as well. Do I have one of them? Yeah, here's a Stampin' Up block. It's the same idea as this one, which was a competing company. It was from my scrapbooking days, but Stampin' Up, and there's a groove all the way around, so your fingers fit in there. Because what happens on this flat block is I get ink on my fingers very, very quickly. And then it spreads to all my work very, very quickly. All right. Let's glue this down. Move that out of the way. I love this kind of technique, this negative image. Oh, that's a new one. I don't need that yet. No sense having 3 or 4 on the go. I'll put this right on the edge. Trim that piece off. Just a little bit of glue, don't need a lot. That looks so good on the inside. Now I have enough to do my envelope. I just need one. Let's put some glue on there. You just do it all at once and then your card is done. No sense coming back to it later. I have done that, and you know what? I don't like it as much. I like doing it and then I look at it and I'm like, that is done. Trim that off. Voila! We've got the card and the envelope done. And doesn't that look, that negative technique just look so cool? So you got 2 cards tonight. One we did with squares, again using up our little scraps of paper, and then this one was using a heart-shaped punch. And I have more that I can do on another card, but it will go on this side and the strip will be over here. Then the inside is done on both of them. There we go. Negative imaging with scraps. 2 cards tonight. The square, where we did the negative image. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Just a stunning, very simple pattern, very simple technique, using your scraps and making a beautiful card. And then the inside is decorated as well. And I put couple of different sayings together to build up something for the inside of the card, and different fonts go together, not a worry. And then I used a punch on this one, and so the negative image on this. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I did the inside. It's my favorite stamp, wishing you the happiest of birthdays. I use it over and over and over. So 2 cards, negative imaging, using up your scraps. And it's interesting because in some of the paper packs I'm using up my scraps, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have any more scraps. And so I had to cut like an inch off of, and there's still a lot there to use. So that happens sometimes. You use it all up and now you're using the bigger pieces. But that's okay, that's what it's for. I really appreciate you joining me, and I want to share with you a sale that is on at Stampin' Up. 15% off all the in color products. And that fly is back again. He was here the last time as well. He hasn't left the premises. So 15% off all in colors, the stamps, the markers, the paper, the cardstock. I think there's something else. And so when you go into my online store, you'll see where it's the original price is crossed off and the sale price is there. Plus they've added to the last chance product list, and there are some really good products on for sale that I was sharing with you about. The perpetual calendar is on for like $13.60 some cents. Well, it was originally $34, so that is like a really good deal. So check out the deals. Then not only do you save there, but you will receive 10% customer reward. And that is, I love that we can do that for you guys. It's wonderful to share, a reward for shopping with us. It's just beautiful. So a good way to give back to our customers. So check it out. Check my online store if you have any questions or any ideas, or just thoughts. Share them. Put them in the comments below. My email is down there. I have a Facebook page as well. So join me there as well. And let's just keep making cards so we can share kindness one card at a time. Thank you.